20 seconds. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay. Rep your city. Let me see the mic. Rep your city. Give me the mic. Rep your city. I got you. Rep your city. I'm gonna tell you now, man. Rep your city.
It's time for us to go live, so rep your city. I really would appreciate if y'all roll with me. Feeling this music cause it makes me wanna step. And if you don't want it to, then you lying to yourself. Cause every time we party, we gon' have fun. I don't know about you, but I'ma rep where I'm from.
Rep your city. Okay. Rep your city. Let me see the mic. Rep your city. Give me the mic. Rep your city.
Welcome to the RYC Live show this evening. I am Artistic, your host for tonight, and this is the Throwback Thursday show. It is 8:26. We do apologize for our lateness, but as you know, we're going to continue to bring you what we can bring you. So with that being said, tonight we have one of the members of the legendary group, the Rapid Hands from Chicago, from the West Side. They were lockers during the 70s. And we have one of the members that's going to be on our broadcast tonight. His name is Thomas. And so we're going to ask Thomas to come on out and join us for the broadcast for tonight's show.
Okay, how's it going, everybody? How's it going?
All right. Welcome, my brother, Thomas Carter. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Hey, let me ask you a real quick question. What was your name? Did you have a actual stage name, a performance name?
No, they just called me Tom.
Okay.
We didn't have names, that we carry as a dancer. We use our regular names.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, man, welcome to the show.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah. So what I like to do is always go all the way back to the beginning. We started a little late, but we'll still get a full hour in. Okay. So let's go back to the beginning for those that may know about your history, and obviously for those that don't. Let's go all the way back to the beginning. What year did you actually start dancing?
We started dancing. Well, I did. I started dancing like in 70. 74, 75 up in there,
Okay. Okay.
And when I started first, well, let me say, first of all, I want to give a shout out to dancers and Jonathan, Anderson, Bernard Williams, may he rest in peace, and his family, his mom Diane, his brother Charles, his brother Derek, and his sister Leilani. They attended majority of our shows, So, and I want to give a shout out to my family, my sisters and my brothers and my daughters and my nieces and nephews. I want to give a shout out to everybody. The ones that came to our shows and the ones that remember us. Because I'm pretty sure once you see a Rapid Hand show, you'll never forget.
Okay.
You will never forget.
Okay. So, what high school did you go to?
I went to Austin High School.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, how long was it after you guys started the crew from the time you started dancing?
How long we started the crew? Well, first it started off with me and Jonathan, and then I seen Bernard. He was 10 years old, and it was me, him, and Jonathan, doing, we was doing like block parties and backyard shows and stuff like that. So then I seen a guy named Levi. I seen him flip, and I talked to him, and I pulled the man. Then I seen a guy named Arnell, you know. I saw him flipping, and I said this guy's spiraling. No, he was standing in one spot. He was just flipping. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute now. I got to get them guys in, And then then this guy named Steve, I'll never forget, he came up to me, he saw us perform, and he was like, hey man, I wanna learn that, So, I took time out and showed him the basis, and what we did, we put it all together, and wow, it was amazing,
Okay. Now, how did you get started? You were you influenced from Dancers in the Neighborhood or from television?
Well, I've seen Rerun. I saw him do it, and I was like, wow, I want to learn that dance, And so, our father, he let us watch Soul Train, cause it was a lot of them on Soul Train, And when I seen him do it, I just practiced at it, It took me months and months to learn it and get it down pat, and I finally did. And once I got it down pat, I was like, hey, I want the neighborhood to see this,
Mm-hmm.
And as we started doing shows, we did a lot of variety shows and a lot of talent shows, and we all came out. We always came out first place, got that first place trophy, and the rest was history,
Okay.
And it was amazing.
Yeah. Okay. So that's for those that may not know, Rerun, who was also original member of the Lockers from California.
Yes,
he also went by the name of Mr. Penguin. That was his first name, Mr. Penguin. But when he joined the television sitcom series, he went by the name Rerun, and that was his stage name on the television set.
Okay.
And that broadcast that ran ideally from 1976 up until 1979. So when they was actually broadcasting the episodes on television.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Rerun definitely, obviously, but before he was on What's Happening, people seen him on Soul Train.
Yes, yeah.
And he was on Soul Train. They kicked off on Soul Train in 1971. Okay. So, and that's when they started on Soul Train, and they went under the group named the Lockers. Okay. Yes. They was with Don Campbell, because he's the one that actually started the dance, of locking. Along with other members, but then they formed the group, and they rocked on Soul Train for a couple of years. But then when the group split up, Rerun, aka or Mr. Penguin, aka Rerun, went to What's Happening on the television sitcom.
Yes, he did.
So that's when you started watching him on television. Once you seen him on television, huh?
Yes, man. I never forget, man. I give me some mismatch socks, and a mismatch shirt, and I take my pants and roll them up to my knees, and made my knickerbockers, because lockers, majority of all lockers, we love our knickerbockers,
Yeah. Okay, so you made your pants into knickerbockers.
Yes. I did, and I got to say that Jonathan's mother, she made a lot of our uniform because she's a seamstress,
Yeah.
And like I said, though, I want to give a shout out to Diane Fair. That's Bernard's mom. That was to me, that was our number one fan. Because she was at a lot of our shows. A lot of our shows,
Mm-hmm.
and she had 3 more other kids, and sometimes she'll bring them too, and wow, the more family, the more family, more support, and that's what we need, and we get out there, man, and we gave them a show. We gave him a show.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
you know.
Did you ever used to watch Soul Train as well?
Of course, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure did.
Okay.
A Soul Train and the American Bandstand, you know.
Okay.
They, every now and then you see one of American Bandstand, you doing the lock,
Right. Right. Okay. So talk a little bit about the fashion, because obviously lockers had their own specific fashion. And you just mentioned how you used to make your pants into knickerbockers. Talk about some of the other attire that made up the locking dress.
Okay, the shoes, majority of shoes, was two tongues, two tongue shoes, and then a lot of times I use a glove too, the glove before Mike came out with that one hand glove, we had that glove then,
Yeah.
and the suspenders, suspenders, and the hats, like, I had me a derby, and I had one of them big old a big old, what they call them hats,
the apple hats or the pizza hats?
Apple, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
And the penguin jacket.
Okay.
We had them. I mean, and then we got to a point that, hey, you know what we did, we would put an outfit together and say, well, hey, we put together, and then we'll ask each our dance, how you like this here, how you like this here, we really voted on what we wear, you just gonna come to no show, dress any kind of way, it wasn't like that, you had to have you had to have that we call the locking gear, it's called that gear, the guy had that gear on it,
Okay. Okay.
And I get dressed, man, and I get dressed, and it seemed like I was possessed, possessed by dancing, and I mean, it was amazing,
Okay. Now let me ask you, what was your special move? What moves did you specialize in?
Moves I specialized in was like, I swing my arms around, and put my arms behind my back, and I do a split, drop to my knees, and I had this thing here. I'll take my head and look back and throw my body around, and I pop myself back around,
Oh,
hey,
wow.
It was amazing. I can't do it now, I wouldn't even try, and I wouldn't even try it now,
Okay.
But,
okay.
But I never forget, and the artistic. Sometimes, I get in the mirror, and I try to bust a move, and I'm like, oh, whoa, wait a minute, I can't do that no more. But you know what though, I love to see these young artists now, getting out there, and dancing, dancing, performing, But one thing about it, though, you gotta know how to catch that beat, like I said, you become the drum, the guitar, the bass, you become that, And if you dance, you gotta have rhythm. Now, and one thing about you gotta have rhythm. You ain't got no rhythm, you're not making no sense, You gotta have that rhythm,
Right.
And I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and we weren't doing it for the money. We was doing it to really watch how they watch the expression on their face, because a person see a dancer, they want that dancer to make sense to them, they want to make sense, and catch them beats, and like moonwalk, do something spectacular, like wow, I never seen that before, and we did catch a lot of young guys' eyes. They want to do the dance, you don't learn it overnight, not over a month, It take a while to learn it, you gotta really practice that get perfect, you got to practice. But they say practice do make perfect.
Yeah. Well, listen, what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick commercial break.
Sure.
And when we come back, I like to talk about some of the songs that you guys danced off of.
Sure.
All right.
Sure. Okay.
If you want to see them, make sure they see you. Local to Global is a full-service film video production and marketing company that emphasizes on high-quality, brand-focused content to boost brand awareness through marketing, advertising, and broadcast media. Everyone has a story. Let us tell yours. We are Local to Global Production.
RYC Live, Rep Your City. I'm Artistic, your host for the Throwback Thursdays, every Thursday at 8 p.m. right here live, bringing you the hip-hop from the past to the present, covering the full scope of the elements.
It's time for us to go live, so rep your city. I really would appreciate if y'all roll with me.
If you would like to be a guest on the show, please send us an email to ryclive@yahoo.com and send us a brief description of why you'd like to be on the show. Also, take a moment to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
John's gonna be pissed.
Yeah. Welcome back to the RYC Live show this evening. I am your host for tonight. This is Artistic, and we have on the set Mr. Thomas Carter.
Yes.
Yeah, from the legendary Rapid Hands.
Yes.
So hey, listen, man. We know that we wasn't able to get the rest of the crew, and but they're with us in spirit, and obviously, we'll be able to share the broadcast. We both can share the broadcast to show other people for those that were not able to tune in.
Yes. Okay. D, I wanna talk about Bernard. Like I say, that guy, that man, he was born to dance. Now he was 10 years old, but the stuff the Lockers did, he already knew it. He already knew it,
Yeah.
He already knew it, man, and you get him and Jonathan together on stage, man. It was what I call victorious. Okay. It was very victorious. We won a lot of talent shows. First place.
Okay.
First place, not second place, third place. We came in first place, and then we took it downtown. We took it downtown to the
was that McCormick Place you was talking about?
McCormick Place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was that big step, And from there, then we got a chance to go on Bozo. We got a chance to do with Tyrone Davis, and we did we did we did we did about 5 appearances on TV. I can't remember all, but some I can, But like I say though, when you had called me and when you talked to me, I went back down memory lane. I went way back down memory lane. I was like, wow, okay, yes. It was amazing, man. I loved it.
Okay.
I loved it.
So let me ask you, what's some of the songs that you remember y'all dancing off of when y'all used to dance back in those days?
Pick Up the Pieces and well, Confunction, Get the Funk Out My Face. Remember that song?
Yeah.
Confunction. A couple Earth Wind, a couple Earth Wind and Fire. We did some of their songs, and it was a lot of. Now, never mind, we talking about something that happened almost 30, 35 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's wow. Well, it's going on 3 decades,
I mean, if we going back to the mid 70s, that's like 45 right there.
Yeah. Yes, man. Yes, it was.
Yeah. I remember James Brown was very popular for a lot of dancers.
Yes.
Did he have any kind of influence on you and your group?
Yes, he did. When I was little, when I was little, my dad used to get us all together, little kids, and give us like 50 cents. 50 cents back then, 50 cents back then, equivalent nowadays, what probably about $25, $30. 50 cents went a long way, And we doing the James Brown, and we had to do the split, come back up and shake that leg and do the slide. I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
So hey, yeah. I'll never forget, And nowadays, nowadays James Brown dance, like you tell when the kids do James Brown, they wouldn't know what you're talking about,
Yeah.
They wouldn't know what you're talking about,
Yeah, we got Jonathan tuning in to the broadcast, and also Eric, Captain
Eric
from the
Jokers.
Yes, he mentioned this song. He said, I think one of the ones that he liked was this song entitled "Unfinished Business" by the Backyard, the Blackyards.
Yes. Yes. I mean, like I say though, we had a lot of routines that we didn't do because our show, like, we had limited time to do it, if we go out there and we can stay like an hour or two like that, we had to be prepared. But back then the shows were, I say about 15, 20 minutes, and back then they didn't have no hot mix, I mean, we had if we had a hot mix tape, hot mixes go like some of them go 20, 30, 40 minutes, some go hours,
Right.
Yeah,
I think I pronounced that name of that song wrong. It was by the Blackbirds.
The Blackbirds.
The Blackbirds, Unfinished Business.
Unfinished Business, yeah.
Yeah, that was there were several others. I mean, you obviously had James Brown. You had Aretha Franklin came out with a song in 1972 called Rock Steady. The Jackson 5 came out in 73 with Dancing Machine. And then you had the Ohio Players in 75. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They had a song called Love Roller Coaster.
Roller Coaster. I was just finished there. You read my mind, buddy.
Yeah. Then you had Isaac Hayes in 75 with a Disco Connection. That was a funk and disco song. It was a lot of those songs were funk and disco. Some R&B and soul music. You had the Funkadelics. You had Heat Wave. You remember Kool and the Gang and Zap, right?
I never forget them. I never forget them. I never forget them.
Yeah. So You know, that was, you know, really good music back then. I even remember Roger Troutman. You know, he had a song called "So Rough, So Tough."
Okay.
That was a little later, like in '81, but it was still a good dancing song. You know.
Yes.
Yeah, good dancing song. And the Gap Band, even Shalimar, they was pretty
Oh,
popular.
wow. And speaking of Shalimar, they had that one guy. What's his name? Jeffrey.
Jeffrey Daniel. Yeah.
Jeffrey Daniel. Yeah. You know, and I made, I got some of his moves.
Okay.
And what we do, like, we'll take them and we would we would like put them all together, and we practice, man. We practice until we got it right, we had to get it right, and like I said though, a lot of them talent shows we went to, we always came out first place.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay. Well, let me ask you this about the talent shows. Who are some other Chicago groups do you remember back in those days when you guys were dancing?
The groups that
in Chicago. The dance group? Yeah.
Okay. First, I remember the Keys with Clarence, Fetchybert, Bernard, KD, and Terry Hoover. Okay, the Puppets.
Okay.
The Jokers.
Okay.
Captain Crunch and the Funky Bunch.
Okay.
The Mad Hatters.
All right.
Yes. Yeah. It was quite a few of them, we didn't take it as no battle. We was doing it to get better, to win them talent shows, because we, I'll say, about 5 groups, we was all really, like in the same show, and I hope I don't make nobody mad, but the Rapper Hands always came out number one. We always came out with number one. No, we left that big trophy, And back then, we wasn't getting no money for doing them talent shows, It was all about trophies, And I enjoyed it,
Okay.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's great, man. It sounds like a good time, and that's the purpose. That's the purpose. That's the purpose of this platform here with our show, is we try to bring people back to it. Especially if they wasn't there to see it. We try to give them a show to help them visualize what that was like back during those times.
Yes. Yeah, I got my nephew here. I got my nephew at Montel Bus, and he said, I didn't know you used to dance. I was like, yeah. He said, well, you never talk about it.
Right.
You never asked me,
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, he done learn something now, He done learn something now. And I'm pretty sure a lot of my family members and my friends and I'm not gonna leave Johnson out either, I'm pretty sure Johnson family, nieces and nephews and kids, they would know now, they know now what their father did when we was in high school. I wouldn't leave him out. Bernard, leave out Arnell, Steve, none of them. None of them, because you know what? It wasn't about no one or two dancers. It was about all of us. We all went out there. And we all went out there and gave us gave my guts and sweat and hey, like I said, we came out victorious.
Yeah.
Came out victorious.
That's what's up. Well, we're gonna have to go to another commercial break already. But when we come back, we're gonna pick up where we left off, and then we're gonna also acknowledge some of the people, the viewers that's tuning in.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, bro. It's not this smoke, bro. Not bad. I'm right there. Okay. Johnson, but I told you I was Johnson. Once you go get some like that. Well, sometimes but sometimes when you think you know it all, you don't know nothing, right? He could have got somebody to help him do this, you know. Because I know we phone call time and that. Hey, dude, it's not about me, okay, my chat? It's not about me. I'm wishing all of you know what? Everybody. I'm not. It's not about that, you know.
Hey, I had a question. I wanted to also ask you before we go to commercial break.
Okay.
Basically, you know, I want to thank you for taking the time out to make this interview possible because again, you know, our history is kind of lost.
Yes.
And you know, we want to make sure that we share whatever history we have with people while we still can. So
Yes.
you know, I just wanted to thank you and the rest of the team. Also, Jonathan, we salute him,
Yes.
and you know, we appreciate you guys for still being around and doing what you're doing and laying the foundation for other dancers to come up.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and take that commercial break now.
Okay. All right.
Wanna fight once more, my style. Fight me. We came here to battle.
Bruce Lee in the mix, right here, RYC Live. Tell me, I did not just beat him.
You're pretty good.
If you want to see them, make sure they see you. Local to Global is a full-service film, video production, and marketing company that emphasizes on high-quality, brand-focused content to boost brand awareness through marketing, advertising, and broadcast media. Everyone has a story. Let us tell yours. We are Local to Global Production.
All right, welcome back to the RYC Live Show. This is Throwback Thursdays here tonight, and we have our special guest here on the broadcast with us, Mr. Thomas. Hello?
Yeah, you hear me, dude?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, you sound kind of low. You sound like you was. You sound kind of low.
Oh, I sound low?
Yeah.
Okay.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I can barely hear you now.
I didn't do anything different.
Let me see.
The volume go down and stuff?
Huh?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, but it's kind of low. My turn, please. 1 second, D. 1 second. Okay, 1 second. 1 second.
Yeah.
My phone is off.
Hold on, wait. Is it fine?
Actually,
yeah, your phone seems like your phone.
Wow. So hey, you know, it's always a challenge. It seems it's always a challenge, but we want to just say, hey, you know, we thank everyone for tuning in, you know, as you always do, and you know, thanks for all the people, supporters, and people tuning in. Shout out to Shanna Caprice. Shout out to Shanna Caprice. You know, yeah, you know, I hate that Tom look like he might be having some issues with the phone, and I don't know if he'll be able to come back in. But hey, Mr. RYC Live, can you come on here and talk to me a little bit? You know, this has been a challenging day for me. Okay. All right. Okay, it looks like he's coming back in. Can y'all hear me?
It's kind
I
of
can
low.
hear you. Yeah, it's low, but I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Well, let's just keep going because you know we got about 20 minutes left, 25 minutes left.
Hey, where is your ear?
It's on that couch over there, the black thing. You see it?
You got some headset?
It should be on the couch. The little black thing. You see it over there? Oh wow. Well, that's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. We can continue. I'm just gonna have to come up a little closer because I can barely hear you.
Okay. Do you think you might need to try to relog in? You think that might help? We can go to another commercial break.
Okay, yeah. Hey, Buck, he said relog in, please. Okay, they doing a commercial break. I'm gonna let my nephew look at it, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome to the RYC Live. If you feel good, put your hands up high. And if you rep the hood in the city, this is your joint right here. No lie, no lie. Welcome to the RYC Live. If you feel good, put your hands up high. And if you rep the hood in the city, this is your joint right here. No lie, no lie, no lie. Rep your city. Rep your city.
Hey, yo, legends, where y'all at? We got a mission. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 7. Enough is enough. On the corner, fireworks burst every night without a patriotic soul in sight. Time's running out. Time's running out. You can't teach what you don't know. You feel me? You feel me? It's also useless.
A lot of people use the term hip hop, and they use the term hip hop as rap.
I said Moja needs unity. Stop the violence.
Whoop your kid. Whoop your kid. Whoop your kid. Whoop 'em.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Are you tired of shopping for wigs in the back of a beauty supply store? At Random Glam Wigs and Accessories, we give wig lovers the shopping experience they deserve. Personal attention in a chic boutique atmosphere. Fabulous wigs and unique accessories, all at affordable prices. Try on as many wigs as you like. Our friendly glam consultants will be happy to help you find the perfect look to fit your lifestyle. Be a glamazon and discover Random Glam Wigs and Accessories. We are conveniently located at 7207 South Exchange Avenue in the historic South Shore District. Shop where you're appreciated and get the personal attention you deserve. Visit us online at randomglam.com. Random Glam Wigs and Accessories, 7207 South Exchange Avenue.
Okay.
Yo, welcome back once again to the RYC Live show. This is the Throwback Thursdays.
Hold on.
So just want to let everyone know you can always tune in, and if you'd like to be a guest on a future show, you could just send us an email, and that email is ryclive@yahoo.com. That's ryclive@yahoo.com, and just give us a brief description of why you'd like to be on a future show, and someone from the team will get back to you. Also, too, follow us on our page, Rep Your City. And also you can send us a friend request on our RYC Live page on Facebook. Both pages are on Facebook. And then please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is RYC Live on our YouTube channel. And you can continue to follow us, keep up with content. And then we're also on Instagram too, RYC Live on Instagram. So check in with us, connect with us on all platforms, and continue to tune in and engage with us. You know what I'm saying? And continue to rock with us. We rock with those who rock with us, and we appreciate all the support. And if you've been liking what you've been watching with our shows that you've seen thus far, please do send us any kind of donation. Any donation, any size would be very much appreciated. And you can send that to our Cash App at RYC Live. That's RYCLIVE. RYC Live is our Cash App. So we're back. Y'all okay over there?
Do you see me? Can you hear me?
I can see you and I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. About that problem. But we got to solve.
Okay. All right. So yeah, it's kind of okay. The camera is kind of moving around there.
Okay, 1 second. Get my next music. Okay. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So let's talk a little bit about where did you guys perform at? Did you guys? I know we talked about before about a place called Austin Town Hall. Is that
Yes.
where a lot of people performed on the West Side?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
They gave a lot of variety shows, you know. And like I said though, like I said, when we went to trial for it, a lot of groups didn't make it. They had singing groups, dancing groups, and you know they were doing a lot of stuff. You know, a lot of them didn't make the show. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you know you had you had to really have it down pat. You know, to get in the show. You know,
Yeah.
yeah. You
Okay.
know.
Was there any other spots on the West Side that you guys performed at?
Yes. Yeah. We performed. We performed at a Western high school. You know, we did a lot of high schools. You know, Lucy Flowers. You know, we went there. Crane. You know, a lot of places. A lot of places. You know. You know.
Okay. Did you all
Yeah.
perform at the Da Vinci Manor?
Da Vinci Manor.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Yes,
What
we
about
did.
what about the roller rink over there? There's a popular roller rink on the West Side. I forget the name of it. Do you recall that? It's called Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels. No, my brother, he was in a skating club, and we didn't do shows. But my brother would have he would ask me, you know, come up there, you know, and like, you know, we just got on the floor, just start dancing.
Okay.
No, we did that. We did that. I kind of by heart, so people could see what we're doing, and hopefully they would try to get them some kind of peace of mind, saying that they can dance and perform, and hey, get on stage and be seen, it's all about being seen, Yes.
Yeah. That's what's up. Let's see. Eric is saying Concrete Jungle.
Yeah, I remember that one. I does remember that. Like I was saying though, this been like over what 35, 40 something years ago.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of those songs. I don't remember. I don't remember a lot of them, but some I do.
Mm-hmm.
Some I do.
Okay. Yeah, that's great, man. I wish I could have been around to see you guys when you guys were at your peak. I missed a lot of the groups from the 70s just because I'm from the South Side, so I didn't really go out on the West Side when I was a kid. But I definitely appreciate hearing the history, from people like Eric from the Jokers, and there was another gentleman, I don't know if you know him, but his name was Cassius D, and he was a locker as well, Popper, and he also became an MC. He called himself Lord Cassius D, and then obviously Lee from the Tidal Wave. Wave too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So every side of Chicago has its own history.
Yeah, sure does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what do you miss the most about back when you were dancing? What do you miss the most about it?
What I miss the most about it? We getting together, our group, and we go downstairs in my basement, and we sit sit there and listen to a song, and the freestyle, freestyle with each other, I really miss that, but I got the memories, okay. I got the memories, and our shows, our show like the day before, I couldn't wait for that next day to come so I can get out there and let go,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's interesting. I remember you telling me that your father allowed you all to come over to your house to practice, huh?
Yes, yes, he did. Yes, he
Okay.
did. Our parents and our family, sister and brother, they very supportive of us, and I want to mention my cousins, the Reed family, Betty, Laura, Lulu, Aggie, Muffy, Cabini, Henry, Larry, all my cousins, they was around. They watched the practice, and hey, I had a lot of support.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna say we did, we
Yeah,
did,
yeah,
we did. Wrap your hands, had a lot of support. It wasn't it wasn't about one. It was about all of us.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
about all of us.
yeah. Yeah, you guys used to it seems like a lot of the people from the west side back in those days used to practice a lot right in the neighborhood, like backyards and stuff like that. Did you guys do
Yeah,
that too?
yes, we did. Yes,
Hmm.
we did. You can't do it now though. You know that. You can't do it now. And that's sad. And it's really sad.
Yeah, yeah. Times have definitely changed.
Yes, it have.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
So let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
I know that you mentioned that, some of your family members, like your children, had kind of was surprised the fact that they're just finding out that you were a dancer. How come they never knew out of all these years?
Well, well, like when I stopped dancing, I just I uh 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 I I I I I I I just let it go, and you know you know I started working, started having kids. I I I kind of like put it on the back burner, because you know I just kept it. I just kept it to myself,
Okay,
But
okay,
but hey, you know, uh, I ain't forgot it though. I ain't
yeah,
forgot it. You
okay,
know,
okay,
so
okay,
you know.
yeah. Well, has this been kind of like a reawakening for you? Us talking about it and kind of reminiscing. How do
Oh
you
yeah,
feel about it? About
yeah,
this?
yes, it was. And I was sitting back thinking. I was sitting back thinking about it. Practically all week. All week. I was thinking about it. I went. Like I say, I went way back down memory lane. And a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people
Yeah,
can't do that.
yeah,
And I can't do it. When you get a certain age, you be like, no, I don't remember. I don't remember that. Oh, I did that. I don't remember that. You know.
yeah, yeah.
I can remember a lot, and I'm pretty sure Jonathan does, and Steve. If Steve watching, he is. I'm there watching, he is,
Mhm,
and like I said though, I'm not gonna leave out the Fair family,
mhm.
no Diane Fair and her family, I wouldn't leave them out, you know.
Okay. Who is Shanna Caprice? Is that someone related to you?
Trying to compete, that's my niece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my niece. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. He tuned in. He was tuning in. She made a few comments.
Yes. Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
She's wonderful.
That,
She's wonderful. You know.
yeah. 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 So shout out
So,
to all our viewers tuning in. We see you.
yeah, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
And you know what though? I wish I wish a lot of these youngsters can get their mind together and get their heart together and and dig deep in their soul. Because we all stars. We got our own way to shine.
Mhm. Mhm.
We all stars. We got our own way to shine. Like I say though, you know, you know. Yeah, I wish they can. I wish they can get together, and and um put the guns and drugs to the side, and be somebody, you know, you, you, you know, be creative. You know, be
Yeah.
creative. You never know. You never know. You know. Like I say though, you know, we start having kids and supporting kids like you understand what I'm saying? You know, we start being fathers, okay?
Yeah.
We wasn't no baby's daddy. We was fathers, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Here's someone else tuning in, Marty Mart.
Oh, that's my nephew.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Got your support there.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hey man, what would you like to say if you had to give advice to any up and coming dancers? What kind of advice would you give them today?
Oh, okay. Advice I give them today. First of all, you know, on your mother, on your father, you know, because without our mother and father, we wouldn't. Well, without mother and father, we wouldn't have had that opportunity to show our talent. You know, and you know, follow your dream. You know, whether it's dancing, basketball, whatever it is. You know, follow your dream and work at it. You know, work at it. You know, you work at it and be successful. You know, and stay in school, get that education. Because my father told me we all went to school, you know, get your education and be somebody, you know. That's all.
Okay.
And what I want to say, D, I got a nephew. Well, my niece Shayna, her son, his name was Demarion.
Okay.
You know, he dances, you know, and I see him, I saw him dance, you know, do Michael Jackson, and this guy here, you know, he little bitty guy, you know, this this was about 2 years ago. I saw him dance and he moved me, you know, he moved me.
So, yeah, we had a little glitch there for a moment. But yeah, you know, it's just so, you know, nice, man. Like I said, once again, to have had you on our show tonight.
I appreciate it.
We thank you for once again for all of your contributions, you and the entire group. You know, and all the supporters and viewers that has tuned in. Once again, we want to share our Cash App with everyone. That donations can be sent to our Cash App at RYC Live. That's RYC LIVE. For those that, you know, enjoy the show and, you know, just want to continue to support us because, you know, sharing is caring. And, you know, in order for us to be able to provide these type of services on these platforms, you know, obviously we need, you know, support. Yeah. You know, and we basically do what we do basically out of a labor of love because, you know, we're all artists, you know, in one way or another. And
yes, we are.
We all love hip hop. We all love entertaining people. You
yes.
know? And, you know, one of the other things is that Chicago has been overlooked for many years, you know, and our goal here on this show is this particular show on Thursday night is to kind of highlight history.
Yes.
And it's built to kind of educate people, but also entertain them. You know what I'm saying? And give them an experience because, you know, sometimes people have shows and they be good in certain areas, but we try to hit a variety of areas to kind of please our viewers.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
It's understandable, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we do this each and every week. So, you know, for those that's tuning in for the very first time, like I mentioned earlier, you can follow us and continue to join in and share our broadcasts when we do them. You know, on our channel, Rep Your City and RYC Live. Those are our two Facebook pages, and then we also have the RYC live channel on our YouTube channel.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, I tell you, Dave. You know, since I have you on my Facebook and stuff, you know, I'm gonna continue to follow you and watch it and watch you every Thursday now.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch you every Thursday. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That would be great. That would be great. But hey, listen, we got a couple of requests from some people saying, can you bust a few moves before we close out?
Well, you know, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna. I can't do it, man. I got my nephew right here, man. If something happens, man, you be dang to the hospital. You know, if I fall hurt myself, you know, and nowadays, you go to the hospital, you check in, but you don't check out. So I'm not gonna check in, and I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Nope.
All right. Well, hey, man, it's been a pleasure to talk to you tonight.
And it's an honor you have me on, dude.
Yes.
It's an honor.
We thank you, and hey, man, keep up the good work. Keep in touch with us. But before we go, stay on, because we got a surprise for you in the backstage area. So once we conclude the show, just stay on, and we'll come back and chat it up with you for a few moments.
Sure.
Okay. So don't log off. Okay. So until next week, everyone, we just like to say peace, love, and continue to rep your city.
Yes.
Rep your city. Okay. Rep your city. Let me see the mic. Rep your city. Give me the mic. Rep your city. I got you. Rep your city. I'm gonna tell you how mine. Rep your city. Rep your city. Okay.
The interesting thing about when we do these shows, because we have an interchange of knowledge being given to each other, and and that's what it's all about.
How do you feel about how Twin Cities support their local artists?
Okay, now, are you getting ready to go out, or are you going to bed?
No, this is for y'all. I did all of this for y'all. I did all of this for y'all. I got cute for y'all. This is an uncut interview, so I figured I would be kind of sexy in my little robe, feeling myself.
To the RYC live. If you feel good, put your hands up high. And if you rep the hood in the city, this is your joint right here. No lie. Welcome to the RYC live. If you feel